how many people think that raising capital is the hardest problem that you face right now? Okay, about 2 or 3. So I can't really do the denominator because I don't know how many were in that superset there of those that are contemplating. But I think the most important answer is really that luckily today, while certainly capital is very important to create and to visualize your dreams, the fact is capital is no longer the type of challenge that it used to be. And in fact, you could say that the biggest advance of the last 5 years is that access to just essentially dollars to try out your venture has become easier than it ever has. And it's obviously an incredible thing to be living right now with the desire to be an entrepreneur, because one of the biggest barriers ever was, of course, obtaining resources to go ahead and build. And that challenge is no longer the challenge. The challenge instead moves to something much more specific. How do you make your business work? How do you spend that 101st percentage of mental energy thinking about how the solution maps onto the problem space you're attacking? And most important, how do you access mentors and people that are willing to help? And I appreciate the comment that in America, in Silicon Valley, people rush, again, he said, rush up to you to try to help. And, frankly, that is one of the characteristics that makes Silicon Valley what it is. But what's also happening in places like London is you're seeing a similar, not only an import of that spirit, but a whole redefinition in a way that's uniquely British. And I think there's any question that the spirit of, we would call venturing here in London, has come in the 20 years I've been doing this. I mean, London has come for being sort of a place where people traveled from to make investments in Silicon Valley, where now people from Silicon Valley go to find incredible companies. So we're just beginning, and I'm very excited to see what the next couple of years will bring.
Thank you, Robert. That's some good news. I'm going to maybe challenge you later. Capital, no longer a challenge, quote, unquote. That's Robert Hutter, Managing Partner, Learn Capital, a VC funder. Capital, no longer a challenge.
And yeah, I mean, and what's really interesting is that, the good thing or the difficult thing for someone in my position is that if capital is no longer a problem, we have to do a lot more to be relevant to you as entrepreneurs. We have to put an enormous amount of energy into helping you make the connections you need to make your business successful. We have to figure out everyone in our network to come and critique your product as you evolve it. We need to figure out ways to connect you to these people on this stage to help you find that extra person to build out your engineering team or your teacher evangelism team. We have to put a lot more work into providing value add that goes well beyond dollars if you're sitting in my shoes. So again, I think the benefit is to those that have ideas and those that are executing on them. This is a great time. It's a great context.